Ellen.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
응답하라,
응답하라
Yeochin.
여친.
Go to the into the shit.
Back to the king to the Jew. Hey. Oh, you look so cute in your lace slip skirt. I just
thank
was
you.
telling Jane
Yeah.
that I wanted something like that, but that was a dress and it was $300. And I was like, I'm willing to pay for things if it makes sense, but material-wise, it did not make
Don't
300.
you feel like things are so expensive
So
these days?
expensive.
Like, I'll just browse, like my favorite shopping sites.
Yeah.
And it'll be, if I see something cute, it's like
It's
$200,
over. Exactly.
$300.
Anything that I click on,
Yeah.
I'm like, and I'm even looking at like Nordstrom Rack.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's cute. I click on it.
Yeah.
Over
At Nordstrom
250.
Rack.
Yeah, over Nordstrom Rack. I'm like, in this economy,
Yeah.
and it's not even like gloriously cute.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's kind of cute.
There
like-
was a skirt that I really wanted that was like this because
Yeah.
it's like the silk with
Yes.
lace trim that's
Yes.
like very in right now, and it was this color, but it was like $400 or
Oh,
something.
isn't
So
that
I just
ridiculous?
had it bookmarked, but then this one came out at Banana Republic, and there's the stylist that I follow,
Oh,
and she posted it, and I never ordered something so fast.
Oh, nice.
So I was like,
I
I can
love
wear it,
that.
like,
That's a
multiple
good
ways.
find.
But
So we are in the throes of school.
yeah,
And,
fall. Oh my god.
We haven't had this. I think the last time we got together, it was like just starting.
Because it's been crazy. Life
Yeah.
has been
Now
so
we're
hectic.
in the thick of things.
Mhm.
And Jane, when I tell you, oh my God, my middle schooler, 8th grade.
Yes.
Gavin is now in 8th grade.
And I always think in my mind he's like always older. I don't know why that is.
Oh,
He
really?
just seems more mature, or maybe it's like his height, or
It's the look of him.
He just-
and he
it's
has a
the
deep
look.
voice now.
Oh, okay.
He's like, hey, Mom. I'm like, oh my God, when did this happen?
And the way that he cares about his looks and
yeah.
stuff, I always think that's like,
Yeah. More of a high school
more of a high
thing.
schooler. But
That's
8th
right.
grade, that means Bennett's only 2 years
Yeah.
behind him.
And you're right, though. But he, like, all of a sudden, I do feel like his face structure
Yeah.
got very manly.
Uh-huh.
And then add that with the wave hair back.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my God, he looks a
He's
lot
getting
older.
ready to
Yeah.
transition to high
But
school.
acts like a freaking petulant child in the mornings. Like, I'm not a morning person. And I only get up to put these children to school.
Yeah.
And his bus comes at, thank God, it used to be earlier, 7:15, 7:20.
That's
when I-
early.
Yeah, and it used to be earlier. So I'm like, oh, thank God, we got like 5 minutes because they changed the bus route or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get him on the bus. But in the morning, he is completely useless, Jane. He
Mhm.
stands around like a
Yeah.
fucking zombie,
Yeah.
like not moving.
Yeah.
He just stands there. So I'm packing his lunch and I'm like, gotta keep it moving.
Yeah.
Gotta get to put your clothes on. Gotta
Yes.
brush your teeth. I'm like, I have to tell this boy to brush his teeth every fucking morning. I'm like, how?
Oh, I know it.
And so I'm saying, hey, I'm packing your lunch. So the other day, I'm packing his lunch away.
Mhm.
And of course, he forgot his lunch bag. So I'm like trying to
Uh-huh.
put it in his bag where it's not going to get squished.
Yeah.
And he's standing over me, just standing there. I'm like,
Yeah.
get it together. Keep it moving. And he goes,
Yeah.
oh, gosh, Mom, you're always mad at me. All you care about is me getting on the bus. I'm like,
Yes.
yes, that's exactly
It's
it.
a big thing
All
to
I
care
care
about.
right now is you getting on that fucking bus. Like, how can you be getting the point,
Yeah.
but also be missing the point?
Right.
I'm
right.
like, what else should I be caring about at this ungodly hour?
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I'm just saying you don't care about
About
me.
me.
You care about
Yeah.
just the bus,
You
not
just
me
care about
missing the bus.
It's so funny because it's like their understanding only goes so far, right? They don't
I'm like,
understand the why. It's like the what, and
right.
they're getting stuck there.
this is
Why
my
do you
job.
care about the bus?
Get
You're
you on the bus. Get you to
because-
school.
Yeah.
That's your only job.
Will you drive him to school if he misses the bus?
Yes, because only I suffer if he stays home. He will have the
Yeah.
time of his life not going
You're
to
like,
school.
just stay and yeah.
It will
I
not
know.
be a suffering for him.
I know it.
Adonis is like, well, I said the only time I would have to make him walk to school. But it's too far.
Yeah.
There's a highway to get
Right.
onto. I mean, it's so annoying. I mean, it's not a highway, but
How long does What time does school start for him?
I believe it must be like I don't even fucking
I know
know.
it's because they take the bus that we don't know. I don't
All I care about is getting him on. Yeah, he's exactly right. All I care
Yeah.
about is you getting on that bus and you're somebody else's problem.
Yeah. I think Bennett starts at 8:45 or 8:55. I'm laughing at myself for not knowing this. I did know before
Yeah.
school
I
started.
think it's
But
like
once
8.
the bus okay,
I
8,
think it's
okay,
like
so that
8.
makes sense because
Yeah.
Bennett gets on the bus at 8:19, and then I think he starts at
Yeah.
8:55.
Because
Um,
yeah, it's like an hour before.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's definitely like 8 something.
I, like, find myself I'm like, I cannot wait until they both take the bus
At the
because
same time.
I'm
Yeah.
not a morning person, I'm just a morning person out of necessity.
Yes.
It like, I have a headache when I get up, like,
Exactly.
groggy, but,
Oh, really? I
yeah.
actually did think you were a morning person. You
No,
get
no,
up
no, no, no,
so
no,
early
no, it's
though.
only by necessity. I only get up early when I need to, when
What
I
time do you get up?
so, on the days that we go to the
Gym,
gym
right.
by
That's what I thought.
5, then
Yeah.
I get up
Oh, what an ungodly hour.
like 4:39. Because I will snooze. I snooze, and that's like 9
I don't
minutes,
know
and
how
then
you do it.
4:39. So between
What time do you go
4:39
to
and
bed?
4:41, I'll roll out of bed. Not early enough. So 10 o'clock is our goal.
Mm,
Earlier would be better, but I'm not winded down.
exactly.
Like the kids are in bed barely by 9.
My new goal is
So
10
yeah,
because
10 is a good
I get
goal.
to bed around like 11:30. I'm
Yeah.
like, "You know what? I'm still not making it
Yeah. And
really
that's
10 was
late
okay." Yeah.
if Gavin needs to get to the bus. So you have to have
What are
everything
you
done
talking
by
about? You wake up at 4
7:15.
something. That's insane.
But I do that
How many
and
days?
2 to 3 days. Most
Oof.
weeks 2 days, but those days are better because I have a lot more time in the morning to pack lunch, make breakfast, get them ready.
Ugh.
But on days when I don't have the gym to get to and I'm kind of like, I have a lot more margin,
Mhm.
it's hard for me to get out of bed before
Yeah.
6:40, and
Mm.
that's like 6:40 will give me 1 hour before
Right.
I have to
Then it's
leave.
the mad dash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so this morning was a 6:40 morning.
Yeah.
It was just like so hard. And Bennett, like Ruby goes to school a full 40 minutes before Bennett needs to get out the door. And
Oh, really?
yeah,
Before?
because she starts school at 7:55
Oh.
and she walks to school.
Wait,
So
how
I'll
is
walk her to
that?
school because the middle school schedule is later. It's like shifted an hour. So Ruby starts
Oh,
7:55,
that's so
Bennett starts
weird.
8:55. It's because of the bus schedules in Seattle because they can't
Oh.
all have
Got it, got it,
they don't
got it.
have the
Wow.
drivers, the buses, da da da.
Oh,
So
dang it.
and that shift messes with me
Oh, yeah.
because
I
yeah, and
hate it.
I haven't been giving Bennett the attention. Like literally, he eats breakfast. He tried to sleep in too. He thought he could like sleep later and sleep in,
Ah.
and I was like, no, sorry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You need to get up. You need to
Yeah.
get to
What
bed at the
time did
same
they go to
time.
bed?
Um, around 9. By 9 o'clock, they're in bed, lights
Yeah, that's
out.
what we go for.
So eight
Mhm.
thirty, between 8:30 8:45 is when they're
Oh.
brushing their teeth
Oh,
and
okay. No,
yeah.
ours start that routine at 9, but
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So, I mean, that's the thing is like they're in bed by 9, and then 9 o'clock is when I'm free.
Mm. And
So
do
it's
your
hard to get to
yeah,
bed by
you're like freedom. Let me
10.
enjoy and like right?
Yeah.
Without kids, you have that like just me time. So it's like it's what is it that they used to I heard that there's like a revenge nighttime thing
Yeah.
where you're working all day even for people
Right.
without kids in Asia. They
Yeah.
work all day long and they're like
Mhm.
for, corporate or whatever and
Mhm.
then they're finally in bed or at home
Yeah.
and they want to enjoy all the things that
Right?
they don't get to do and it's called the revenge hour.
Yeah. But you're the one that suffers
Yeah,
in the morning.
because right.
And depending on where I am in my cycle, I'll be like anywhere between like irritated and depressed
Yeah.
during that time because I'm like I got to wake up and do this all over again.
It takes so
And like
much to
when can you
feel
stop doing that? I feel like there's plenty of middle schoolers who pack their own lunch,
oh,
watch the clock
I
and leave
know.
the house
I
when they're
feel like a
supposed to.
failure that I didn't get my kid together like that.
Like when can we launch them?
Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna make him pack his own lunch? I can't. I can't seem to do it.
It seems so I think right now it's a little bit of our controlling
Yeah.
nature. You wanna control what they eat because if they can pack their own
Right.
lunch, it's gonna be, like,
I mean,
not
listen,
good
I
stuff.
have a hard time figuring out their lunch myself.
Oh, it's so hard.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like, do I really expect this zombie that can't operate in the morning
Mhm.
to get together a healthy or
Mhm.
like not even a healthy, just like a enough nutrition value
Right.
lunch to
Uh,
get them through the day?
I only just remembered that this is what I used to do when the kids were in daycare because we never we I think this is now more common. No, now it's less common because now because of all the allergies, you're not
Oh.
allowed. A lot of
Right,
daycares
that's
don't
another
allow
thing. Yeah,
you to
you can't
bring.
have peanut
And I'm
butter.
like, how come I didn't get to enjoy that? I always had a daycare where I had to bring lunch for them.
Yeah.
I would always pack their lunch after dinner
Yeah.
for the next day. And I'm like, I don't know why we haven't done that for elementary and middle school because that's a
Mm.
game changer, right?
To
Just have it
prepare the day
to prepare
before.
it and just have it ready to go. But I think it's because like
You're
you don't
enjoying
want to
your
do that. You don't want to
nighttime.
do that. Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
you're
like
enjoying
another
that
thing
freedom
to
hour.
yeah. So Ben and I will share it. Like there's some mornings where he will pack their lunch. So we're about 50-50,
Oh, that's
and
nice.
it's helpful.
Yeah. But I and then it's work in itself too. It's that thing if you have to like train them, there will be that like painful how long will it take to
Ugh,
get them to train to think about a good lunch?
yeah.
Like is it worth, that time to get that figured out?
Mhm. Mhm.
I'm like, "Ah, it's better if I just do it myself." It's the same thing with like Adonis is telling me like we should be teaching them more chores, like how to do laundry. I'm like, "I
Yeah.
don't want them to fuck up the machine
Right.
or like deal with, uh
And it goes to even like like hygiene, like their
oh
own
yeah.
body cuz we have had so many cases of head lice at
At school?
school. And Ruby has a history of eczema, dry
Oh,
skin. So
that's
when I'm
me.
brushing her hair, tying it in a ponytail, there's all these like white specks and I
Mm.
freak out every time.
And
And
she's
I'm
never had it, but
blowing.
you freak out.
I freak out because people around her have it and a
Mm.
couple of her close friends, their kids all had
But she's
it.
never had brought lice
Not as
home.
far as I know. So I have
Wow.
like a lice comb and stuff. So I'll
But
always
you're
like brush her
ready.
hair. I'm ready. I keep like I see the flakes and I'll blow on it like like to see if it blows off. Because if
Mm.
it blows off, it's
Poor Ruby.
more likely
I
dandruff.
had that.
But you know what it is? It's because, she has been showering herself for a few years now and her hair is long and heavy and it's hard to like get into your
Oh, for
scalp and
sure.
kind of like dislodge all that buildup and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like another thing. Like the
But
flakes were
okay,
out
you
of
know what?
control. So I had to shampoo her yesterday. And
You
I'm
know
like,
what
maybe I need to
though?
do this every week or so.
So I have like really flaky dandruff,
Yeah.
which is gross. And I'm an adult
Yeah.
and I just have these flare-ups.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
even with all the washing, and so
Hmm.
I will wash myself so hard that
Yeah.
it'll be red blotches.
Yeah.
But it doesn't and then it just flakes over
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So, you know what my parents used to?
Mhm.
Um, they used to be like, "You're so dirty." They
Oh,
blame it on me, and
I
I'm like, "It's a
know.
skin
I
I didn't
know.
even
Yeah,
I
you didn't
used to
know
have so
that
much
at
shame about it." And
yeah.
then only when I went to the dermatologist, like, "You have eczema,
Yeah.
and it flares up your
I
scalp."
know, no, it only just occurred to me that it's eczema for Ruby because I'm like, she gets eczema flare-ups on
Yeah,
other
and I
parts of
get
her
it in my
body.
hands, I get it in
Mhm.
my,
You get it like
feet.
she
I
gets
get
neck
Oh,
and
yeah.
then like the back of the legs,
Oh, I
like
get it in
behind the
my
knees and like
feet,
oh,
yeah.
okay.
My feet are really dry,
Yeah.
hard, and then my hands, I always have
Yeah.
patches on my hands.
Mm.
No matter how much lotion I put
Yeah.
on, it's like but when I was growing up, I guess my parents didn't have it, and they were like, "What? Do you not shower?" They would blame
I
me, and I'm like,
know.
"I am
It's
in the shower for like almost 2
yeah.
hours trying to get this stuff off."
Yeah.
But
Okay, I
they've
need to
got
remember
it's
not I try not to make comments because I do feel like she feels
I
ashamed.
mean,
But
yeah, it's hard not to feel
but it's
shame because it feels gross.
for me it's like a mixture of things. It's like, oh my gosh, is it lice? Or
Yeah,
like, I
yeah.
just wish there were
You're
no
like on
flakes.
alert,
Yeah, I'm on
which you should
alert.
be.
And
That's
then if there's, dry skin, I'm like, we need to do something about this. But I think she definitely feels my angst about that.
yeah.
But yeah, oh my gosh, this week I was just like, oh my gosh, it's just like another thing that demands
Your
active
attention. Right.
parenting and
Active
attention.
paranoia.
Yeah, paranoia. Yeah.
I felt
Um,
that way when Chopper had brought home the fleas. But
totally.
thank God fleas only attack dogs.
Totally.
And I was
That's
like,
good.
lice would be harder, I think. Like that
Right.
would be a nightmare. Like
Right.
jumping from head to head.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
But there's so fucking much. So
There's
we
so
have the
much.
active paranoia.
Yeah.
You know, and it takes so much for me to feel like okay. So
Yeah.
you're going to be proud of me.
Uh-huh.
I have not drank in over 30 days.
That
Tell Ben.
I can't believe that.
I know. I can't believe it either.
Even
Tell
I
Ben.
have not done that.
I
Yeah. And
I'm
I'm not a big
You're
drinker.
not a big
No,
drinker.
not at
I
all.
love alcohol.
Yeah.
So somebody was asking me the other day. They were like, I said, "Oh, I'm not drinking," and they were like, "Oh,
Oh.
what did they
Why?
say? Why?"
Hmm.
And or yeah,
Were
they
you
were
doing
like,
like dry September or something?
"No, no, no." I said, and my answer was because I love alcohol. Like I love it. That
Uh-huh.
when I'm okay, I would never.
You truly love it, or you love like how it helps you relax and
I
how
love the taste of it. I love every bit of
Oh,
it.
I hate the taste of it.
Okay. Let's be. I love champagne. I'm not
Uh-huh.
a hard liquor person. I
Okay,
love
okay.
champagne. I love wine. I love the taste of it.
Okay.
I love the moment it touches. I'm like, it's like instant relief. I love the feel of it. I also feel like I get like energized, even though most people like feel sleep. Like my husband feels
Yeah, I
sleepy.
never get
I
energized
get
from
energized.
alcohol.
I get more giddy.
Yeah.
I love every. I'm like I sound like
Mhm.
such a true alcoholic. Um, and I think that I could be.
Mhm.
I've been always able to manage it fine. Like I'm like, but I was like, oh my god, I could drink more.
Yeah.
Like
No,
a bottle, no problem.
I think you're not an alcoholic because you like
You've
the
been
taste of
around
it.
me.
Yeah,
I
you
do
like the
have
taste
some.
of it. And
Yeah, I
and
do
I
have
feel
some
like
control.
if it were a problem, you're like, it doesn't matter what it tastes like, whatever gets me there faster.
Yeah, that's
Right?
true.
So
That's
that's
true.
not you. You're like you
No.
like and you like the things that come with it, like the socialization
Yes.
and like that environment. I have wine. I mostly the only thing I drink is like wine if it's with Korean friends and soju,
Mm.
like with barbecue or whatever.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
almost always only in a social setting.
Mm.
This is bad because I never help Ben drink the wine, so he's like drinking it all by
And
himself,
he's
which
like
is
me.
not
He's like,
healthy.
I won't
Not
let a
healthy.
bottle just
Yeah.
not be,
But he's like that. This is like delicious. And I'm like,
Yeah,
you should not
I
finish
know.
that.
So
But I will never help him drink it.
me and Ben would be so toxic together because we
Yeah.
both love to drink.
Yeah.
He was yeah, the last time we had a dinner thing together, we were both serving each other alcohol and
Mm-hmm.
there was like endless and
Mm-hmm.
we both like to keep up with each other. It's
Yeah.
so funny,
Yeah.
but it would be the most one time, I told you, right? That Ben told someone else like this one can drink about
Mm-hmm.
me. And
Oh
I was like, "Oh, he
yeah.
said that about me? That one can drink." We're both I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. That
Yeah.
man is worse than me
Yeah.
because at least when I get
Pointing
drunk, I
fingers at each
people
other.
sense it." But
Mm-hmm.
with Ben, he totally functions without looking drunk.
I know. That's pretty scary.
Jane's
It's
like, "That's actually a
dangerous.
scary thing."
Yeah, it's a
No,
scary thing.
but I can you believe it? I did it. Oh my god, I
Yeah.
just spat. Did
Yeah,
you see
and
that?
yeah, I
I
did.
got so excited.
But did you do that? Did you
It's because I have my Invisalign on, by the
Oh,
way. It's like
okay.
I feel
Oh,
like
I
I
couldn't even tell in the morning,
I
in the beginning.
I feel like when I have Invisalign on and I talk, it feels like I'm the duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like I feel like I'm
Daffy
quacking.
Duck.
Yeah.
Donald Duck. Not
Donald Duck. Yeah. Is Daffy a duck?
Yes,
Wait.
he is. I
Yeah,
think
that
it's
is
a
a duck.
cartoon too. Yeah.
Wait, who's Daffy Duck?
I don't
Sorry, I got
know. Where is he
confused.
from?
Daffy Duck. Bet
Somebody let us know.
Blake would know this answer.
Looney Tunes?
Daffy.
No.
Blake. Daffy is who?
He said yes. Is Daffy Donald's Looney Tunes? Okay, different, totally different.
Wait.
One's
Oh,
Disney,
the black duck.
and then Yeah. Okay, that is
Oh, the
Looney Tunes.
black
Yeah, that's
duck.
Looney
Okay,
Tunes.
we're mixing
Yes,
franchises.
yes,
Okay, okay,
yes.
okay, okay. I was like,
Um,
I know Daffy Duck exists,
yeah.
but why is okay, okay.
It's confusing because 'cause they're
Actually, no,
both.
Daffy Duck is more accurate. That's who I feel more like when I'm talking.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah. That
okay.
makes sense. Okay.
Was it intentional that you didn't drink? Oh,
Yes.
okay. So you wanted to do it for a month.
Okay, so I feel I just feel broken. Like when I wake up in the morning,
Yeah, after.
I feel
Mhm.
no, 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 not even
Oh,
after. Well, actually, okay, more after. Yes,
I mean,
hangovers were a bitch.
okay. So you have been feeling better now that you
I
haven't.
don't want to admit that.
So you miss it.
I do miss
Mhm.
it. Okay, okay. 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 Ugh. I feel better. I hate
Like, could you limit it to, like, once or twice a week?
I don't think so.
Mm.
I mean, I just love to drink.
Do you drink at home, like, when it's just your
Yes,
family?
I can.
Like, you'll have wine with
By
dinner
myself.
by
I
yourself
mean,
at
not
yeah.
like that sounds really pathetic. People I think are embarrassed to say that. But like when we're eating, right?
Yeah.
Adonis won't drink.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he's just like, I don't need it.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh my God, let me have my wine with
I am
my
the
dinner.
same
Yeah.
way.
What? You won't drink?
No, I don't need it. There's times where I'm like, "Oh my gosh, like, beer, like Terra, the Korean beer, like, sounds really good right now with
I need
dinner," but
it.
I only need, like, half a glass, half a can.
Oh, at the end of the day,
Mm.
and here's the problem. So because I'm the only one that drinks, right?
Yeah.
Open a bottle of
Uh-huh.
wine. I pour myself a glass. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
but then that wine open kept for days won't taste good. So I
Yeah.
should finish it. I feel like it's a challenge.
I saw this thing on TikTok maybe of what to do with leftover wine. The
What?
best way to store it is in a mason jar,
That's what I do.
and it
It
still
I feel
tastes
like it
bad.
still doesn't taste as good as the first time when you
Mhm.
open it. So that's what I do. You I didn't even know that and I figured
Yeah.
it out. I put it in a mason jar with no air
Uh-huh.
and then tighten it up.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'll
Because
drink it.
even the stoppers, like, nothing
Yeah, it
will
doesn't
be,
do
like,
enough
airtight.
sealing.
Yeah.
So I do that, but I'm like always thinking about it. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't let that go too many days. It
My
needs to be
parents are
spent.
not big drinkers at all. They're more, like, celebratory or occasion drinkers.
Mm.
One time they took this, bottle of champagne that Ben got me for my college graduation. J champagne because it was, like,
Oh.
J for Jane,
Yeah.
and they opened it for some occasion, had, like, maybe half a glass each from it. Then they put a stopper on it, and it stayed in their mini fridge in their room for months.
Right. And it was no good.
No.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I think about. I'm like, even days I'll be like, when should I finish that? You know?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I don't want to think about it. I'll
Yeah.
just finish it tonight,
Yeah.
Anyways. So yeah, even when we're out and I'm like, "Oh, there's still a few drops in there. I should finish that." I'm like that is too obsessive. But I mean, I don't know. I've been really proud cuz I've never gone this far.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm so proud of myself." I
Are
can't
Do you like Delisle wines?
Huh?
Delisle?
What does that mean?
Oh, it's, they're a winery in Woodinville.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. I'm like, okay, I know a person named Dealey. So I'm
Oh.
like, do you know this person too? I'm like, okay, okay. No. I know the place you're talking about. I
Okay.
didn't realize that's how it was pronounced.
Wine bar.
Yes.
Delisle
I've been
opened
there.
a restaurant
Yes.
near us, so
Yes.
we went there, and then we had never, we don't go to Woodinville, so
Yeah,
we
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know like
There's
all
a
the
lot of
wineries. There's a
wineries in
lot,
Woodinville. Yeah,
yeah.
it's our little wine country
They
for
tried
us.
to get us to sign up for their wine subscription,
Oh no,
which it
don't do
just
it.
sounded like a ripoff to me. We
Yeah.
didn't do it because we were looking at the wine D2, which is
Yeah.
like their like famous signature,
Yeah, yeah,
their
yeah.
signature. And it was expensive, but we are like, oh, they have it at Costco for $38.
Yeah.
So yesterday we were at Costco and Ben bought it, and as he's buying it, he's like, I'm just buying this for myself because I just want it. Because I was like, oh, are you gonna take that to our Airbnb weekend with friends? He's like, no, just for myself. And then there was another, like another white wine from the same winery. He's like, oh, the Chenin Blanc. He's like, yeah, I'll get that too.
So cute.
He's like, "I'm
That's
gonna
me.
finish this tonight."
Yeah, exactly. That's me.
Oh my god.
I mean, so then I think it was more of a like, okay, I really did think like, am I an alcoholic? I mean, not like full blown, but I'm like, I do have those tendencies. So I just want to challenge myself. Like it was like, prove to yourself you're not an alcoholic. And so now I'm like, I'm not an
Yeah.
alcoholic.
Do you think that being dry for 30 days has made you more irritable toward the kids on your crazy mornings?
No.
Okay.
I
Well,
think
that's a
it's
good sign.
my normal.
Okay. Normally same amount, same
Same,
level of
same. I
irritated.
will say what I have done is I've gotten these mocktails.
Uh-huh.
So they're not there's no alcohol in
Yeah.
them and they're like mushroom infused adaptogens blah blah
Okay.
blah. I've fallen in that rabbit hole, so I
Mhm.
do have a substitute, but there is no drugs in them.
Yeah.
And I do think that that works for me.
Mhm.
Cuz there's like a little bit of a relaxing effect.
Sure.
So a lot of times when I'm at the end of the night craving
Mhm.
alcohol, like just at home,
Mhm.
that's what I crave, like
Yeah.
to relax,
Yeah.
unwind at home. So I've gotten like sort of a substitute for that. But
Mhm.
all this to say, all of this is not even the alcoholic wonder. I mean, yes, there was a little bit of a inquisitive thing about that for myself, but more like, how do I feel better? Like it takes so much. Like now I'm realizing, oh, I have to be in bed by 10 in order
Yeah.
to feel like alive in the morning.
Yeah.
And then the alcohol was like, okay, I'll try cutting out alcohol. I'm
Mhm.
doing so much.
Yep, I feel like I'm trying to get there to my best life and my best self.
I'm not
But
even
the
trying to do
irritating
the
things keep getting
best.
in the way.
I'm just trying to feel alive.
Oh, yeah.
I feel dead in the morning.
Yeah.
I feel my everything hurts. I don't
Mhm.
want to get up. I'm depressed. I'm like thing. So, now I'm lifting weights
That's
almost every
good.
day.
Yeah.
I'm not drinking.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go to bed
Yeah.
early. But I'm like, "Oh my god, am I even living?" It's
I
so
know. I
much.
know. And we still have the kids.
Yeah.
I was like looking forward to this year. Okay, we're only like a month or so into the school year. So I'll give time for it to get better.
Yeah.
But I have been like looking forward to it getting a little bit easier. And it has in some ways, but it's like my mind automatically goes to now that this part is easier, like one's in middle school and they need less kind of, 뒷바라지. What is that in English? Just kind of like uh
That's a good word in
뒷바라지.
Korean.
That's my life.
Like chasing
Yeah,
around
chasing
and
around,
gathering all the
hurting,
thing.
hurting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
Um,
making everything.
shepherding, like
Yeah, shepherding,
yeah,
that's a
like
good one.
micromanaging and
Yeah.
stuff. Because I'm doing less of that, I'm like trying to fill it with other stuff that I couldn't do. Like I'm like, okay, now I have to be more active with Ruby's
Oh.
tutoring because I have this extra
Oh.
bandwidth. But it's a myth because I'm like, I was already
Worked.
yeah, overworked, spread thin. So whatever like margin I got back does not mean I had like a net,
Right.
more
You're
to
barely
give.
just
Yeah.
now catching
Yes.
your breath.
And there was one day, oh, this is like the first week of school, right? Um, and we're still learning like the bus route and schedule and there we have an app. You have that app. It's like,
Oh, the bus app where it
uh-huh.
tells you where the bus is?
Yeah.
Ugh,
So then
no.
I happened to open it because I forget what Ruby was doing. I think she had tutoring or something. Something had ended with Ruby, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, I better check my app and see that Bennett's on his way home." I opened
Mhm.
the app and it says student no show.
Eh?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's alarming.
Yeah. And it was the first week of school.
Oh my god. Oh,
And
I just heard that and I got
yeah.
alarmed.
So then on the app, so I'm trying to see where the bus is to see like maybe he's on it, but he didn't get recorded.
Oh,
And
okay.
it
Our app doesn't even do that.
Oh,
That's actually
okay.
I don't like it. That's
So
scary.
that's our app, right? And
Yeah.
it's like, of course, I downloaded it as soon as a more experienced parent said, "Listen, like, this app is really helpful because you can get real-time
Yeah,
location
yeah, yeah.
updates and you know if your bus is
But that's
running
a
late."
lot to put on a bus driver.
So, yeah, and then it said, "Student no show," and something like Bennett not did not take bus, and I'm like, "That's
Uh,
what? That's weird." So then like, scrambled. Ruby's, like, finishing one thing. I'm like, "Get in the car. We need to go get Bennett right now." And I'm calling the office and I'm like, "Hello, is there like a sixth grader walking around?" Like I was so
yeah,
frazzled. And I'm
yeah.
like, "I'm on my way to school. I just saw that he didn't get on the bus." And they're like, "Oh no, what's his name?" And I'm like, "Oh, Bennett. He has glasses. He's holding a viola." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh." They're like, "Okay, we'll do an all school announcement on the
Oh my
PA because he doesn't
god.
have a watch or a phone." I'm like, "Okay, that is
Yeah,
so embarrassing
yeah,
on the first week of school."
yeah,
And then as I'm driving, I'm like, wait a minute. I know people on the bus who have watches.
yeah,
So I called his one of his classmates' moms and I said, "Hey, can you call your daughter to see if he's on the bus? Because
yeah.
I can't even if your kid is not on the bus, and I didn't know this until it happened. If they're not recorded to be on the bus, you can't track the bus because
Oh, right. That makes
they're not on
sense.
it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It only works if, like, they've been recorded to be on it.
Yeah.
So I couldn't even tell, like, where they are, like, are they on their way back?
Yeah, yeah.
So then, that mom called her daughter and called me back right away and said, "Yep," she said, "he
See,
definitely got on." And I'm like, "Oh my god." I'm,
see,
like, turning back around.
I know for a fact that my bus driver wouldn't even know Gavin's name. Like, wouldn't even know.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, that's too much
Yeah,
to put
yeah.
on a bus.
I know. Because I was, like, very skeptical on how this works. I'm like,
Yeah,
"I don't under," and then that day, I was like, "See, I knew it. I
yeah.
knew it." Like, this.
That's a little too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, our app only just tells us where the bus is.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I
think
think that's
that's
helpful. It's like it was a case of where more information was not helpful.
exactly. That's too much.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god,
And
I just don't trust that they would
yeah.
know each kid.
Exactly. And that was part of the problem is like what had happened was it's the bus driver's first time on this route too.
Right.
So he told a random kid to check everyone in.
Oh my god.
And so after that, then Bennett, who has a little bit of my personality, was like, "Oh, now I always make sure that I like check my name myself,"
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that hasn't happened since then, but
Mm.
we've also gotten notices where this past week we got a call from the transportation office that said his bus is going to be 45 minutes late
Ugh, I
after
hate that.
school.
Yeah.
Of course, we had like ortho
Of
appointment. His
course.
classmates have like soccer
Yep.
practice. So then I'm calling classmates' moms
Ugh.
again, like, "I'm going to go get him. Like, does your kid need a ride?" And
Right.
she was like, "No, I was going to ask you because I'm going to go get
Oh
her and a
my
few
god.
others."
What was the
Ugh.
reason for the bus being so late? Did it break down? That's a thing that's happened.
Bennett was like, "I'm going to ask him." He said he got sent to a different school. So that happens a lot too. Like, if, you know, people call
Mm.
out and they have to cover different routes. And
Yeah. And that's another thing, like, they have so many times where they have substitute bus drivers,
yes.
so how would they know
And
which kid's
they
who?
never change the letter on the
Yeah.
bus, so or the number.
Yeah.
So then the kids are confused. They're like, "Is that the right bus?"
Yeah.
And I had that also happened. It's been an eventful month.
Yeah.
That also happened, and luckily I went to the bus stop with Bennett, and so some of the kids who were like unsure that that's their bus, I was like, "Nope, your app said that's the bus for you guys
Yeah.
and that's your route."
See, it takes so
Yeah.
much.
I
It takes so
know.
much to herd these kids, even from the school point of view, from our point of view.
But
Ugh.
I think it's like what would have what like nothing catastrophic would have happened if we're not there to like, you know
Exactly.
what I mean? So I think it's a little bit of our mindset
Well,
too.
I remember when I was little, I missed the bus, but I knew that I wouldn't get in trouble. I was more
Yeah.
worried about getting in
Oh,
trouble
yeah.
than my parents actually being worried.
Mhm.
So I ran home.
Oh my
I
god.
ran the whole way home,
Yeah.
and it was far, but I was so like running like, and I get there right after the bus had already
Yeah.
left, like a few minutes, and my parents were like on me, like, "No, 뭐하고 돌아다녀?"
Mhm.
Like, not like, were they worried for my safety? No, they were like, "What the fuck have you been
Yeah.
what kind of fuckery have you
Yeah.
been doing, hanging out after school?" I'm like, "No, I was in sweaty, like,
Yeah.
I was like," and I still got in trouble. Not because they were worried about me, just because, like, you didn't go
Mhm.
to things as scheduled, and
Yeah.
it, like, just annoyed
I
them.
believe it. I have like an eldest daughter gripe because
Mm.
as I'm parenting, I have moments where I remember, oh yeah, this is what my parents did. And
Mm.
they didn't do that with my siblings. But I remember first day of 10th grade in high school,
Mhm.
um, I did not wake up in time. And my mom was like very irritated.
Mm.
And I did not come downstairs in time.
Mm.
And she was like, I'm not driving you. You figure out how you
How to
get to
get to
school. So, like,
mhm.
she left the house with my younger siblings. And so I got ready like in 10 minutes. I don't know what I wore. And I walked to school and was late because it was like a 30-minute walk
Mm.
um, on the first day of school. So, of
Oh!
course, that never, I
First
mean, on
day?
the first day of school.
Damn, she was hard on you on the first day.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe something was going on with her. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
No. Yeah. Because
I'd
I would,
understand if you
yeah.
were in routine and you fucked up,
Right.
but first day? Come on, like, oof, that's
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah. It was rough.
And she must have been having
I
one
think
of her
maybe,
yeah,
yeah.
cause first day,
Yeah. And
like,
then
you
she had like
give
two other kids that
yeah,
went
yeah,
to like a
yeah,
different school and
yeah.
she had to
You know
like,
what it is?
yeah.
You know what it is? You're usually so reliable
Mm.
that I think, like, for her,
Mhm.
that was, like, a big setback
Yeah.
because you're the one that is up and
Yeah.
doing things and getting everything rolling as the eldest
Mhm.
daughter. So when you fail at something, it's like a portion of her duties is failed
Yeah.
because she relied on you so much.
Yeah, maybe.
That's probably it.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was like not helpful for me to wake up late on the first day of school.
Yeah.
Um,
You of all people,
yeah.
Jane.
Well, I don't think that ever happened again after that. But
Yeah.
um, I think about that. And I'm like, well, that's not fair because I can't do that with Bennett. Like we live like too far from school for him to,
Right.
and it's
And
like
you know
so
what?
confusing. Like
You
he
know what
wouldn't
Gavin would
ever
do?
be able to find his
If I
way.
didn't take him to school, he would just go to sleep. This is why it, like, would not be a punishment for
Yeah.
him. It would be a punishment to me. He would just go to sleep.
You know what though? Like going back to the active parenting, like we went to curriculum night and I thought I was gonna like I felt like I was drinking from a fire hose. And the teachers all were like they make you follow your kid's schedule. Like
Oh.
you first you go to
Yeah,
you
yeah,
start with
yeah.
homeroom
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
they give parents 5 minutes passing time to get from
Wow.
period to
Yeah, yeah,
period.
yeah.
And they're like, yeah, if you thought your kids were exaggerating, you will suffer today because you'll
I
learn like
know.
what
It
their
does.
schedule is.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, they had like two thoughts. One, there's a lot expected of them.
Yeah.
And two, like this still requires heavy parenting.
Yeah.
Um, everything's online.
Yeah.
Their assignments, if they miss a day of school, like they have makeup work in every class.
Mm.
They need to get excused before an absence by,
Mm.
notifying each teacher.
Right.
I'm like, that is a lot. Take me back to elementary school where I could just
Yeah.
send one email, you
Right.
know?
I know. I see like 10 emails. I'm like, oh my God. I don't even read through them. We actually skipped curricular night.
Good.
I was like, you know what? I'm good.
You don't even have time to meet the teachers anyway, right?
Yeah.
Because they're giving you their spiel, and then bell rings, and it's like, oh, you guys have 5 minutes to get to like the
Oh,
next period. Um, yeah, yeah. So it's been a lot.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I guess this is like a rite of passage that every parent today goes through when there's a transition like this. But
I just feel like, you know, with each generation, right, the idea is that things get better and easier or whatever. And for us, I think it's gotten harder
Yeah.
because parents, I mean, we talk about this before. Our parents did not have to worry about our feelings. Okay?
Right.
That was
It was
now that
not a
we've
factor.
now that we've leveled up,
Mhm.
now we're dealing with the luxuries that we've never had.
Yeah.
And I think that weight is so heavy.
Right.
And now I'm like, you know what? Take me back to an era where we didn't give a fuck.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, like we're talking, like Ben and my texts are like, we need to work on this with, Bennett or Ruby. And he's like, yes, I agree. And I'll be like, but we need to really tread carefully. He's like, I agree. And I'm like,
uh
it's so much, you know?
I know that it's like what do they say also? Like pressure is privilege.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's that element of like yes, now there's new things that we have to
hmm
consider that was never. So it's not like things, although I'm already resentful that our kids will have it better.
Do you think they will?
Yeah.
How? How so?
um I think they're the generation of we don't give a fuck.
I'm scared of that. Because I'm like, you guys are getting used to like this level of
Mhm.
living, and you need to try really hard if you want to be able to make money
I know.
and match or exceed this. And that's very scary to
That's
me.
true. That's true. Like, how are you going to survive in the real world with that
Yes.
kind of mentality?
Yes.
But they're all like that, it
But maybe if
seems.
they're all like that across the
Yeah, then it's
board,
like
then we
it's going to
bring
reset.
down. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
You
Maybe
know, you
that's a
talk
good
about you
thing.
hear about all these um like you can't find good workers cuz they're all like demanding,
Yeah.
a certain level of care,
Yeah.
paid time off and
hmm
mental health days and all that. I'm like, well, if everybody's doing that, you'd think
Yeah.
that there is a new bar,
Right.
hopefully.
Right. They'll reset the bar
And
lower.
then to their children, you know, they're used to the comfort of our parenting,
Mhm.
and then they'll have a detachment of their era. So it's like they have I don't give a fuck here, I don't give a fuck there.
Yeah.
And then they just
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
they'll be
Don't you think, now I think this is like the cynical side of me again. So like the millennial moms, some of us will become grandmas.
ew.
No, like I mean high schoolers and stuff, you know what I mean? Like
Ah.
statistically, we're
Ugh.
going to start to see that.
Ew. I don't mm-mm. Oh my god. You know what's funny? Is like our parents were so worried
Mhm.
about us like getting pregnant or like,
Mm-hmm.
there was I feel like there's not that fear with this generation because we're like, you guys are such selfish bastards
Uh-huh.
that you don't. I think there's enough fear that they got
Mhm.
from watching like 16 and Pregnant
Mhm.
and things that really like, you know, show the downside of
Uh-huh.
having a
Uh-huh.
kid. That this generation's like, I don't want kids.
Yeah, yeah.
So I genuinely, I mean, knock on wood. Now that I've
You know
said that
what
out
Bennett has
loud.
been saying?
What?
He's like he doesn't want to get married, but he does want to be a dad. That sounds
What
bad. No,
the
no, no. But
fuck?
he said
This
he
is okay.
no,
That
no,
is
no.
that is
He said he will like not be married, but then he will like adopt and have a kid that way.
what is
I don't
happening?
know. I don't
What
know
have
where
you
that
been?
comes from.
Where did he get this notion?
I don't know. He's like, "Oh, I know I'll be a dad."
Okay. No. Okay. Is he a mama's boy or daddy's guy?
He's
Daddy's
like
buddy.
neither. I mean, he's maybe like yeah, maybe like 51% daddy, 49%
Oh
mommy. Yeah.
wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
That is I've never heard it.
He also wants to be so I don't know how he's going to make this work cuz he said when he asked me like can the dad be the stay-at-home parent? And I said yes. And he's like so when I become a dad, I'm going to be the stay-at-home parent. And I'm like, "How are you gonna do that?" He's
Wow,
gonna have some I
Jane.
don't know.
He is an
Yeah.
he is an
He wants
evolutionized.
it all,
He
like
skipped
yeah.
the he skipped, he skipped the whole like Pokemon like stage where they're like in between and just full
Yeah.
on went like, you know
Yeah.
what? That kid's too
I don't
smart for
know.
his own good, I
No, no, no.
think. You know, I think your child is brilliant. Like, no, like genius, like almost evilish because you know what he's figured out?
Mm.
He's like, I can be the male
Uh-huh.
at home
Uh-huh.
and not have the same expectation that they put on a female
Uh-huh.
and ride out that wave and
Maybe.
not buy into the corporate. He's ahead of his
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, maybe.
He's a genius.
Maybe.
You need
Oh.
to you know he could be the one that is like, those Microsoft billionaire, like, I don't need to go to college. I got it all figured out. And then just come up
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
he's gonna come up with an app
Oh, man.
for stay-at-home
Yeah.
dads
Yeah.
to milk
I don't
the.
know. They need to build some more grit. Like, they have kids these days, they have
Dude,
0
our kids are
grit.
so fucking
Yeah.
soft.
Mhm.
Like, they would not survive.
Mm-mm.
Can you imagine? Sometimes I think about, like, teleporting our children, like those shows with time travel
Oh,
back to our
yeah. Yeah.
our childhood, they would
Uh-huh.
fucking die. They would fucking 100% explode and die. The trauma that we fucking
Yeah.
dealt with, I'm
Yeah.
like, "Bro, you
He
don't
has
even
been
know."
They have been doing, like, this project in, social studies about, like, by the decades. So they've been learning a lot about, like, the '60s and the
Yeah.
'70s, and we're like and he was asking us the other day, like, "What is your pop culture?" Like, and we're like, "Well, I don't know." Like, I guess we were into, like, music, and I don't know, and we're like we put it back on him. Like, "What's your idea of the '80s?" Which was
Yeah.
kinda our decade. He's like, "Well, I mean, definitely I think things were better than the '70s."
Oh, okay.
And you guys had computers. And I was like, yeah.
Their
But
frame of reference
yeah.
would be Stranger Things.
Yeah, but he hasn't watched that really.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But it was very it was interesting.
Like,
Yeah.
they're
Oh, I know how it came up. He was talking about something that happened in he's like, it was like, I don't know, it happened a long time ago. Like it was like an old thing, like in the 2010s. And I was like, what, honey? Like that oh my gosh. Like now you're
the
really making me
2010s
feel
were so
old.
long
Yeah.
ago. Ugh.
Yeah. And then Ben's like driving. He's like, "Hey, what's your idea of the 1980s? Like, does that sound like just like so long time ago?"
To him, it was like the Sheila dynasty.
Uh, oh man.
I mean, you know what? I feel it. I feel
Yeah.
that we are from the Sheila.
Yeah.
We're fucking old as fuck.
Yeah. Oh.